The internet has window seals. Window seals that block the authentic data on websites that should be available to you. And YouTube just being a casual example, because the data should be available to you. And for some reason, websites are just blocking it how they're blocking it, for whatever reason. And and the criticism that's blocked, it's, of course there's going to be criticism that leans good and bad, and within that audience of criticism on the internet world, that's not the only audience observing what's happening on that partial level. There's other observers observing in their own way, in whatever height they achieved. They're observing the act of something, because just because someone, like, quote unquote, is seeing something, observing something, and particularly a unique phenomena, that means they're partly observer and they're partly engaged in it. But that doesn't mean there's other things engaged in the act and the phenomena of something that's going on, of someone else embodying that very act of whatever phenomena anybody is, like, quote unquote, newly finding, and it's getting revealed to them. Because the subject of this video is, like, what is the origin, you know or like how, like what would be the original thing, and the original thing would primarily be the embodiment of it, as opposed to the observer of it. But if the original God somehow is both, then that both of the original God, everything comes energetically a replication of that. Because anybody finding out something like, like everything's backwards type of shit, well, no shit, that's for us to find out, for us to experience, for us to observe, and then for us to see how we more or less partake in the act of it, rather than the observer of it. Because what comes first, the act or the observation of something? And if the act comes slightly first, then the act would know what it's doing. For example, everything is backwards, we're just a energetic replication of God doing that, of how God somehow put everything in reverse, something as the act of it, without the classification and the identification of it, and different audiences seeing that and them incorporating it into their life, how they will incorporate it into their life based on them being a reflection of God. Thank you.